So you need to understand these three concepts about Linux. Guess what's running every server ever? It's Linux. Understanding Linux is like 80% of DevOps. So here are the three things you must understand. First, the kernel. So the kernel is what Linus Torvalds wrote and humbly named it after himself. This is the heart of the system that talks to your hardware. It lets you connect to the internet, print your documents, manage your file system and everything. And then there's the shell, component number 2, that sits on top of the kernel. When you type in a command like ls, cat, cd, mkdir, the shell talks to the kernel to make that thing happen. The third component is the file system. The file system starts at the root and then all the subdirectories start underneath. Every subdirectory has a designated role that it plays. Here are the common ones and what they do. The boot directory. Boot directory contains files that you need to boot in the system itself, like the kernel. The bin directory contains all the essential executable files. When you type in ls, cat, mkdir, find or whatever, the shell find those binaries inside /bin. There is /sbin. It contains all the binaries that you need to do administrative tasks on Linux. /dev. Interestingly, Linux treats every device like a file. All your devices are mounted in /dev for the device drivers to talk to directly as if they are files. /etc. etc stands for editable text configuration. So these are configuration files for your system and all the programs that are installed there. /var. /var contains all the files, variable files like log files, database files, caches, files that change very frequently are stored here. /temp is a scratch pad for other processes to write files into, and these files are deleted when your system reboots. /home. Linux supports multiple users to use the same system, so every user gets their own home directory that they can use to store their own files. /mnt. When you mount an external USB stick, hard drive, or any other storage device, those are mounted here. So that covers the file system. So these are the three core components of Linux that you must understand.